All right, my people, I welcome you once again to Moments of Matters Arising with the Street Comrade. Remember, as usual, it's still our time out here when we used to look at things as they unfold. I welcome you from Europe, Asia, America, Australia, Africa, and of course, Nigeria, and across the globe. You're welcome to Moments of Matters Arising with the Street Comrade. Without much ado, we are kicking off. The Turaki-led PDP in Nigeria have finally ratified His Excellency, former President of Nigeria, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, to become its flag bearer in the forthcoming 2027 general election. Of note is that all this while, His Excellency Jonathan has not partake in any of these meetings. He has not been captured. He was not in the ratification today. He was not in the nomination the other day. And of note again is that he has not said anything concerning this. So we don't know. Is he accepting or he's not accepting? However, it was Chief Jerry Ghana that received the certificate on his behalf. So, as we get towards 2027 general election, get it clear that Goodluck Jonathan, the former president, having been cleared by court, is now the flag bearer of a faction of the PDP. Alright, Bauchi governor finally gets Bauchi South senatorial ticket in APM. Remember, he has been a staunch PDP member up till almost this last moment before his defection to APM, and now he's the flag bearer, for Bauchi South under APM. And reports has it too that he has, blessed who is going to take over from him as the governor, still under APM. Nigerian Army Headquarters comes hard on Ndibo, Southeasterners, as they want to celebrate a memorial of their fallen brethren during the 3 years pogrom, or we'll call it 3 years, almost something that looked like an extermination of a race, the 3 years civil war, that happened. And the people of that region has chose a date like this to celebrate their brethren who fell in battle lines, and the Nigerian military is saying no, that they shouldn't do that. Your view, your opinion, we want to hear. All right, FCTA, Federal Capital Territory Administration, hints that it will hit hard on hotels and event centers that will give spaces to illegal organizations, to hold meetings as we walk towards the 2027 election. And this is coming as the PDP, as at yesterday, when PDP, the faction of PDP was preparing to, use today to ratify His Excellency Goodluck Ebele Jonathan as their flag bearer. Recall, the FCT minister is a leader of a different faction. So that is where we think all these things are actually coming from. Popular activists Aisha Yusufu, Peter Obi's ally, have been denied tickets in the new NDC. I remember everybody were thinking that Aisha Yusufu is going to flag the NDC, ticket for FCT Senate, but in a twist, as politics will always be, she has been denied that ticket. So we don't know what next for Aisha Yusufu. Atiku visits Amechi after party primary defeats. Amechi rejected the results earlier on as it was coming in, showing that Atiku Abubakar, His Excellency Atiku Abubakar, was in a far lead. So both Atiku and The other contestant, rejected the results, but after party thought it wise to declare that Atiku is the flag bearer, Atiku had to make steps to visit His Excellency Rotimi Amechi so that they can work together. It's all for the good of the party and for Nigeria, according to His Excellencies. To tickle Nigerians ahead of the 2027 general election, the Nigerian Governors Forum has tipped that there is need to upgrade the current minimum wage of 70,000 to 100,000. If that is going to be a serious move, or just as I said, to tickle Nigerians before the 2027 election, we don't know. But they have made a decision, and they have chosen to pass it on to His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu for consideration. So we pray it comes, handy before the 2027 general election, as it's obvious that the current minimum wage cannot take any Nigeria anywhere. Senator Ovie Omagege defects to NDC after losing in APC primary to return to Senate. And not only him, some other senators and House members who have lost their primaries in APC are defecting to NDC, and Nigerians are clapping. But we thought before now that the NDC is supposed to be the party for the clean ones and not for anybody that has anything to do with APC we're trying to get rid of. So, but we are so surprised that people are still clapping when those, perceived or assumed enemies crosses over to this side. So what exactly are we trying to achieve? What is going to be something new if all of them from the same people from this side, we still come to fill up this side and begin to make the same decisions we are trying to, get out of. So that is just that for Nigeria. Internationally, Sweden bans cousin marriage. Sweden happens to appear to be that it used to, allow cousins to get married. In some cultures, it's not acceptable. In some climes, it's equally not legally acceptable. So they were citing that it is causing some kind of sicknesses. I think it has to do with biology mix-up and stuff like that. But of note is that Chief Farage, the Reform UK party chief, has made a call that such, Nigel Farage has made a call that such should equally be extended to the United Kingdom. That cousins shouldn't be marrying in United Kingdom. So for those of us who don't know that these things happen in some of these Western countries, it's an opportunity for you to know that in some Western countries that the families marry, and from where I'm coming from, we don't do that. So that is that for that. Israel cuts all ties with the office of the Secretary General of the United Nations after the United Nations Secretary General Guterres, has blacklisted Israel. So Israel has decided to cut off all relationship with the office of the UN Secretary General. All right. Israel to take over 70% of the Gaza Strip, as Netanyahu, Prime Minister Netanyahu, insists that there's every reason why Israel should extend its, occupation in its former, what it calls its former landscape and territories, for security reasons. That it's gearing, looking towards, making it a 70%, reclamation, if I may choose that word. Okay, so Trump's diehard critics, Chief A.I. Green, loses his bid to return to the House, and Trump celebrated that. Trump celebrated that. According to Trump, he will, whenever the next time he will be at the floor of the House, that he wouldn't have to see somebody waving his cane on him, to him, or at him. So that is that. A moment of matter arising with the street comrade. Remember, it is your place. It is not my place. I'm only here to bring to you what I think you would like to hear. And I'm expecting to hear feedback from you across our medias, social medias platform, on YouTube, on X, former Twitter, and on here on Facebook. It is still Moments of Matters Arising with the Street Comrade. Just type in the Street Comrade. You get along with us. Share our things and comment and recommend. Thank you for being there for us. Have a blessed weekend ahead. I remain your anchor, the Street Comrade. Thank you.